BosTube.
Hi, BosTube.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jane.
And we're the BosStitchers. Today is June 24th, and this is episode 90.
And I'm 10 more to go before triple digits.
Triple digits. And I'm glad to say it isn't 90 degrees here today either.
Oh, yeah, it was a beautiful day.
Yeah,
really,
today
really
was
nice.
really nice.
Yeah.
We had a mini heat wave last week, but that wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's not.
As long as it's not
really
heated
over
and over.
It's not really humid here today.
No.
Although you'd never know it by my hair.
Yeah, I know. And
so I just got out of the shower and came here. And I didn't bother drying my hair. So
we'll give you a pass.
Yeah, it'll be an adventure. We can all watch my hair grow as the video goes on. Anyway.
Maybe we should say, like, when it gets to a certain point, it's time to end the video.
Yeah, right. When it covers your face.
We're calling it quits. See you next episode. We've had a lot of great stitching.
We have. We've had
so
a really
stitching
good
social days of late. Yeah.
Juneteenth, we went up to Freeport, Maine to visit our friend Kay and do a little shopping.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go to Freeport without going to LLB.
No. So we did that, and then we went to a great coffee shop up there called Sip House. It's right on Main Street, 32 Main Street. And we were just talking about how
we have the best iced coffee, like hands down, I think, of my life.
Yeah,
it was delicious.
I know, it was unbelievable.
Kay recommended it, and if we can get all the words right, it was iced, salted, caramel latte,
mocha latte, I think.
Latte.
So iced, salted caramel mocha latte.
That was heaven. Yeah. So, and that was a hot day.
Yeah, it was.
When we were there.
Yeah. It was much. It was a much easier coffee experience ordering than in
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, I think you'd do better in Maine.
Yeah. But it was a great recommendation.
Speak your language.
Yeah, that's right. Plus, I had Kay there to help me out.
Right. To help you translate.
Yeah. But it's a really cute. It's
adorable.
Cute shop. It's really comfortable. There's a
little of everything.
Yeah, there's like some local artisans that sell jewelry there, and
lending library.
Yeah, it's really, really cute.
Yeah.
There's a painting on the floor that one of the local high school kids did. So it's just a great place.
And the photography on the walls, that was beautiful.
Yeah. So if you're in Freeport this summer, make sure you stop by the Sip House because it's really, really good. So
you go right by it on your way to just a hop, skip, and jump from LLB.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we did make a little side trip. Wicked Whoopies.
Oh yeah. We did get whoopie pies. Yeah. Because it's a New England thing.
Yeah.
So. And I had to get Howie something. I couldn't go to LL Bean and buy myself some, stuff and not get him anything. So he got the whoopie pies and I got a couple
of... And I bet he wasn't complaining.
No, he was fine with that. Yeah. We also got some stitchy kindness from Kay. She went on to Gumroad and bought us a chart. We can't show it because it's the chart, but... from Julie, Kansas City girl in a Colorado world. She sells her charts on Gumroad. And Kay went on and got us each a Juneteenth chart. So that was very nice. And
we had another recent stitchy trip too.
We do,
by the ocean. And we met some friends at Town Ho in Brewster, Mass. And the mastermind behind our visit was Amy of BeStitchers
and Ellen.
And we had a great day. There were 6 of us local stitchers, and we went down to visit Barry of Town Ho. And if you're a needle pointer, like Town Ho is totally the place for you to be. He has room after room of really beautiful canvases. But there's a little bit of everything kind of thrown in there, and there's one room that's cross-stitch. And part of it is discovering treasures there. There's a lot of
if you like to go through charts and rifle
place
through
was
things
made for Jane is what she's saying.
it's awesome.
Yeah, it's Jane's idea of heaven.
And I didn't even realize, because we'd been there before, and I didn't even realize that on the
do you want to give that away?
on the on the counter where they have the shelves, they're actually like drawers underneath with even more stuff in it.
Yeah,
So,
which we totally overlooked every other time.
Yeah, but that was great.
Yeah, it's kind of like there's certain designers that he has lots of, like Cricket Collection is one of them. And then he has a lot of Mill Hills.
Yep.
And Mirabilia.
A fair amount of Mirabilia.
Yeah. And so there's kind of a combination of older things, and then there's certain designers that he seems to kind of keep up with. Yeah.
And then we all went out for lunch.
To a place called Grumpy's,
Yeah.
which was way better than it sounded.
Right.
It was really good.
Yeah, the food was really
And the waiter
good.
was not grumpy.
No,
No.
it was not.
Yeah.
No. So, how many of us were there?
There were 6 of us. So
Okay.
it was Amy, Ellen, you, and I.
And Janet and Kristen.
And Kristen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was a very fun day. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, that's that.
I guess so.
Yeah, we should talk about stitching.
Oh, that's why we're here, right?
Do you want to throw out the first stitch?
I'd love to.
Okay.
My presentation is going to be rather brief.
Okay.
Last time I talked about how I had a bit of startitis.
That's a beautiful bag.
Oh, this is a beautiful bag. I didn't show this last time. I think I've showed it before, but not that. This is by our friend Karen Hildreth, who gave us each a beautiful bag at Library Stitches.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, it's one of
She
those
does a great job.
inside and out. It's just beautiful.
Look how crisp the
I
stitching
know.
is.
Nice tag on the back there. She does a lovely job. So I had been kind of drawn to some big projects, and this was one of them. Christmas Farmhouse Kitchen, a kit by Luca S. And I'm still enjoying this, although I did take a break, move on to something else, which I'll show later. So it's one of those things, you don't see a load of progress, but I did start
More
in
than the
on,
last time when you showed it.
yeah, and I did start on those letters.
Yeah.
Too bad I didn't get that L in Noel,
Oh, well.
but it's
Next time.
gradually moving along,
Mm-hmm.
and it is a fun one.
Yep.
As I said before,
Well, that's a kit, right? So this
it's a
fabric,
kit,
it came.
and this fabric is just terrific.
It is nice.
Yeah, it's a gridded 16 count, but it's softer than the U.S. seems to be.
Yeah.
So I
Nice.
guess my tip is buy your gridded fabric in Moldova.
Oh, okay.
Next time you're in Moldova.
All right.
So that's it for me.
That's it.
That's it on the whips.
Okay. So I have a bunch of things that I stitched on.
It looks like you have a pretty impressive.
A big pile here because I couldn't decide
Plus,
what I couldn't.
you are retired.
I am, and I couldn't decide what I really wanted to stitch on. So
I know. Don't you feel that way sometimes? Like
Yeah.
you're not
I
quite sure.
couldn't decide.
Yeah.
So I'm appealing to our viewership.
Okay.
Because
I don't know if she liked my opinion or not.
Well, Yes, I
I'm
did.
one of
but,
many, I
yeah,
guess.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
I don't even know if I had a strong opinion.
You didn't really.
No, I didn't.
So, I started this. This is JBW Designs, Sweet Land of Liberty.
And you've done a few JBWs,
I
haven't you?
have. Yes, I have. I've done most of the Seaside series.
Yes.
I have a couple more that I need to do, but
And
anyway.
the rounds, too, haven't you?
No, I haven't done any rounds.
Oh, you probably own them all, though.
I own a few of them. Yeah.
yeah.
Those would be a good small to do, huh?
Yeah, those would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sweet Land of Liberty, and I got some banding.
Did you get that in Celebrations?
I got this at the Hoe.
Oh.
I got this at Town Hoe. And
Once again, you don't know what you'll find there.
Nope. So I think this is 28 count, and I bought it purposely because I thought, I thought that some patriotic things might go on it.
Oh, yes.
So let me show you the banding first. So this is the banding. It's 28 count. It's all finished. So that's, if it's finished, that's the kind of stuff I would gravitate to.
Yeah, that's a nice finish on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so here's my stitching. And so, I started with the house, and then I would, of course, I have room to put the words up here. My question to the masses is, does this look too old-fashioned? So here's the banding, right? And if I look at it, does this look like something that would be, on your grandmother's dresser? I kind of think so. So I'm not really sure if I like it or not. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let me know what you think. So, I don't know. I'm gonna, I don't know. I think I might, if I continue with it, I think I might change to doing 3 strands. This is 2 over 2. I might change to 3. I don't know. I mean, it looks okay, I guess.
I think that looks fine.
So there you go.
All right.
Let me know.
I'd say don't do any more on it till the votes come in.
Okay. All right. So that was one thing. And then I am gonna insert a picture because I don't have a picture of it. From the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, Winter 2020, there is a chart that is called Winter Cardinal Etching. And it's a cardinal with trees. And so I thought I would try that. And I have a wooden mitten. So I was going to use that as a finish. So here, I cut out the mitten, and I'm using perforated paper. So I cut out the mitten and I started the cardinal. And then up here will be like trees coming down.
Is that Luna's Fiber Arts?
This is, no, this is Heart and Hand.
Oh, okay.
Cecilia. So, so I just started that today, actually.
Wow.
Just to see, just to kind of
Yeah,
try it out to see if it might make a good small. So I'm gonna keep stitching on that and see if it's gonna make a good small.
All right. Pretty thread.
This is cherry cobbler. No, apple fritter by.
I like cherry cobbler though, that color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have cherry cobbler, so I'm using apple fritter from Classic Colorworks.
Nice.
Okay. The next thing is, I was looking through my whips and decided to pull this out. I saw it there and thought, well, I should put some stitches in this. This is Birds of a Feather. It's called Hanging Around by Heritage Crafts. And this is it's a small chart, but it is full coverage.
Yeah, I will attest to that, seeing the...
It's, when it's done, it's going to
that.
be 4 3/4 by 7.5. So it's not big,
But
it is full
Yeah.
coverage. And it's,
and that's not an easy chart to decipher.
no, it's, there's a lot of like half stitches, blended threads.
Is it an older
Um,
one?
Oh, let's see. This 2016.
Oh, not that old.
Not
but
too old, but
you'd almost think it would be more from the heyday of
yeah.
blending and backstitch.
And here we are. So I did a lot of the background. So this is, this is the big owl at the bottom. Here's the 2 smaller owls. Still
It
got.
is really cute.
It is cute. I like it, but it's one of those that you have to really pay attention to.
Mm.
And I'm doing it on. Let me see. I'm doing it on. This is a 28 count, just white. All right, that's that. And then I couldn't decide what I wanted to stitch on when we went up to Maine. So I decided that I would start the next block of Early Americans. Well, it's actually not the next block, but the next one that I wanted to start was Paul Revere. And this is actually block number 6. And I took it out of the Q-snap
Oh,
so
thank
you
God.
can see it all in its
We appreciate
in
that
its,
effort.
all of its glory.
I'm always happy to see you work on this, Jane.
All right, so I have 4 blocks done. I decided not to start the center block because I have seen a few people put something different in the middle, and I
Got
thought,
you thinking, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. So I'll just show you what the middle chart is. And so it's this one, Freedom.
I like that one too.
Yeah, I looked a little bit more
Yeah.
to see if I really wanted to do that one, and I think I do. So I'm going to
Okay.
do that. But I did start on Paul Revere, and I got a lot of the house done. So, and then the other thing I have to figure out is how I'm going to do the border.
Mm-hmm.
Fauna put up a border, and so I'm just gonna see if I might do Vana's border. I also might do a border that has more bunting. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
House
I
looks
am
good.
not quite there yet. Yeah, I like.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of stitching there.
it was a lot of stitching, but it went
Yeah, it was
fairly
blocked,
quickly.
pretty much, except for that roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what I did is I started to outline the blocks so that if I do a stitch day, I can just, go back
Yeah.
and finish the X.
It's nice to have that kind of stitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of that.
Okay. I did do my Mill Hill Monday.
Nice.
So this is Post Office from Mill Hill. It's the Christmas Village. It's the Buttons and Beads series. And I didn't do a lot on it, but a little bit more anyway.
You were a squirrel, weren't you?
I was, yeah. I was just in one of those moods. Couldn't decide what to stitch on. Here's the problem. I have too many whips. That's the problem. I gotta whip down.
Over choice.
I gotta whip down. But I'm still not gonna stop doing more smalls.
Okay.
So I'm committed to starting 24 smalls in 2024. So, all right. And then, believe it or not, I put a few stitches in on Let Freedom Ring from Lila's studio.
We'll be the judge of that.
And I've seen this. What was the last time that I saw it?
Where do we see that recently? Wasn't it Randy's, was it?
No. I can't remember. I can't remember, but I remember you making fun of me. Telling me.
Probably.
Oh, look. Oh, gee, look what's up on the wall, Jane.
Is that what I sound like?
So here we go. This is what I have so far. Put a few stitches into the flag.
Oh, yeah.
Not too many. And then I'm doing a little bit more on this flower vase that comes up to the top. There's another big flower up in this area.
It really seems like you did a fair amount.
I did yeah. So I think when I put it on the Q-snap again, I think I'm going to completely finish this big portion. It's done, except there's like drain pipes that come down, and so I think I'm going to completely finish that. The bottom is completely done up to the house, so that's completely done. The side, which side am I on? Yeah, this side is completely done.
Is it the same?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's slightly different, but not really. And then, so I just got to do the house, finish the drain pipes. And then for some reason I'm stalling on doing the steeple here. But anyway.
All right.
I'm going to start working on this more.
All right.
I got to get some of my big ones done. So, and then I think this might be the last one. Let me just make sure here. Yeah. The Stitcherhood. This is called Make Waves. And I am doing the one here with the border and the birds. And
that's a fun piece.
Yeah. So I started, I actually started another chart that I abandoned, Winds of Grace. So I had the border here. So this fabric I'm repurposing for this, and that was part of the border. So I got to pull out some more of that. But here's
That's
where
perfect.
I am so far.
Perfect fabric for that, though.
Yeah.
What is that? Do you remember?
Yes, this is Blue Whisper from BeStitchMe. 32 count, vintage Blue Whisper. Yeah,
very pretty.
Yeah. I like this fabric. It's a great color.
Yeah.
So, and I put this in Pattern Keeper. So that's another reason why I didn't get, I was kind of squirreling because I was putting some stuff in Pattern Keeper and trying to really figure out how to use it and the best way to use it. So
did that translate pretty well over?
It was okay. Some of them are a lot easier than others because you can just take the picture.
I'm thinking that picture is all on one page.
Yeah, that's certainly a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the two fibers I'm using are Color and Cotton, and one is Shining Sea, and the other is Solstice. Yeah. So Shining Sea is the whale fin, and Solstice is the variegated waves.
Beautiful blues.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to have to do is abandon Shining Sea, though, because I don't think I'm going to have enough. Because Shining Sea is all in these waves. I don't think I'm going to have enough for it.
Yeah.
But I might have enough to do the border with it. So we'll see. I'm going to be playing.
I'm not good at knowing how to.
Yeah.
How much
I know.
You know, something
I'm gonna,
takes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Randy's great at that.
Yeah, that she is. Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's
the whips.
Those are the whips.
All right, finishes.
Finishes. Yes, I have one finish.
Okay.
Our friend Elisa was at
Money from Instagram.
Yep, was at New England, the New England.
Pam's retreat.
Yeah, Pam's retreat.
Stitch New England.
Stitch New England.
Right.
And so
she bought so many beautiful charts then.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did. So she brought
Was
this.
the lucky recipient to many.
Yes.
of us, too.
So she brought this for the freebie table, and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
and she had some of the fibers,
She
right?
did, yeah. Some of the silks were left, so I grabbed that and I finished it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So the dark blue for Liberty is the silks, and the red is the silks, the white's the silk. I didn't have quite enough to do this top, but I think it looks good. So
That's great.
thank you, Elisa. That was very nice, and I'll be passing this along to another.
Next year's lucky recipient.
Yeah, another freebie table near you. That's it for finishes. How about you?
I have a rare event. A start and a finish.
Okay.
All in one. And I just showed this chart last time.
You have the chart?
I didn't bring it down
Okay.
actually, but I
Okay.
showed it last time.
Yep.
And it's Calico Confectionery.
Mm-hmm.
Marigolds, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And this is it.
Yeah.
And love the colors
That
in
came out
this. It was a fun stitch.
Mm-hmm. Didn't take very
finishers-
long either.
No, it didn't. Our finisher's gonna make that into a little whatever of her choice, flat fold or
Yeah.
pillow for me.
Yeah. The birds are so
And
cute.
I needed a little quick gratification after working on the big things.
Mm-hmm. Very
So
nice.
that's that.
Very nice. What'd you stitch that on?
I just happen to have the perfect piece of, I think it was Zwiegart, 28 count cream
Mm-hmm.
linen.
Very nice.
Kind of my motivation to do it too.
Congratulations.
having it there.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
All right. Well, we went to the town hall and we did get some. We found a few things.
We did. We did.
Actually, can I show these
Yeah,
first?
go right ahead.
So I got
Give
my.
me the board out.
So
I'll help you show them.
I got my color and cotton
You know,
for June.
just looking at that, it looks like that would go so lovely with those colors that you got maybe. Do they kind of do things in the same theme?
I don't know.
Yeah. I haven't noticed that before, but
I get 32 count Belfast linen, and this one is called Sea Glass Soft.
ooh. I hope this gorgeous color shows.
It's actually it's more green.
Yeah, it is more green.
Yeah, it's more green than it's actually
Yeah.
showing. No, not quite. That's a little better, but
Yeah.
yeah, it really is like a green sea
Sea
glass.
glass,
Yeah.
oddly enough. Yeah.
And then I got the June threads. So here we go we got black ice
Ooh. Looks so much nicer there than it does in reality.
on the road.
Trust us on that.
Coral trout.
Ooh. Is there such a thing?
I don't know. baby carrots.
That's a great orange, though. The
Yeah.
irrigation. in that.
Yeah. This is jade. That'd be a nice mermaid color. Spectra. And then we have we have sweet basil. My basil is not quite this green.
This looks more like evergreen to me.
Gladiolus.
My favorite flower.
Look at
gladiolus.
that. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. This is tree frog. And teal thistle. And finally, lilac.
Oh, look.
Look,
Got
lilac
my
Sunday.
lilac Sunday shirt on. I've got the dark lilac this year, but you're right. Yours is more of a kind of the usual lilac color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another great lineup.
Yep. Sure is.
All right. While I'm putting this away, do you want to go ahead and show your
Sure.
haul
I don't
from
think
Town
my
Hall?
collection is as extensive as yours. So, as I mentioned, there is a rather extensive collection of Mill Hills. Some oldies, some newer. I'm not quite sure the year of this one. I think it might be 23. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I like that
last
one.
year's one.
Yeah.
It is a fun
Yeah, I like
haunted
that.
house. Oh, it's the haunted cottage. And this is kind of one of those. I've seen this, I think maybe in kits before.
Yep.
And never bought it, but always kind of liked it. Jane and I were kind of laughing that this company, and please, anyone who speaks maybe German, I'm not sure. I'm not even going to embarrass myself and say that. But they don't seem to have names on them. They only seem to number them. So this is 76437. But it always I have not been to Greece, but it always reminds me of what it would look like in Santorino or someplace. You know, the whitewashed and all that. So.
I did one for a friend called Jacques View. It's a Barbara and Cheryl
yes,
chart.
With the cat, is it?
It's the cat looking out on a balcony to another building. And this is what that kind of reminds me of.
Yeah.
So that's cute.
And as I say, Cricket Collection is another one that Town Hall has a lot of, and I like July, so I like a lot of the I guess you'd say symbols, I don't know, in it, like the flag and the ice cream sundae and kind of the Uncle Sam kind of looking character and the fireworks and all that stuff. Do not love that fabric choice, at least the way it's represented here. And it looks like they're putting it on a light green, which is not the first thing I would think of. But I'm not actually sure what is the first thing that I'll think of for that, you know, if it's light blue or something else. So
nice.
I guess I'll have to see about that. There's also a couple of just a button companies there. And I hope maybe those are still around. I don't know. I think this chart looks like it's 10 years old. So we'll see if they are or not. Maybe something else will be if not.
Also, for our viewers that are screaming at us, this was printed in Denmark. So this is
Denmark.
Danish.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And perhaps some of you have received your Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue. Mine came 2 days ago, I think. Yeah. Can't say I love a lot of things in here. I'm sure you all have your own favorites, but the one that I really like, although it's not a small, I do like this barn. I like the, against the dark red there, and that pattern, kind of like the moon.
Yep.
And it's on Twilight Casual Linen from Pictureless Plus. Don't know if I'll be lucky enough to find a little piece of that, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Yeah.
Where's the page with all of the charts?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I don't know how we can get a picture of that. It's right at the end somewhere, wouldn't it be?
Next page.
Let's just skip over something. Must have glued these pages together on me. There they all are in all their glory.
Yeah,
It
there are
is
some cute ones.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
nice about subscriptions these days, in that now if you're a subscriber, you get both the Christmas and the Halloween
Yeah.
edition included with your subscription.
Right.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
if you're like me and you know you'd ultimately buy it anyway, it's a good deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I always, before that, used to get the Christmas one at Galleria
Oh,
when
okay.
we go. So I think it comes
Yeah.
out around that time
Yeah.
in September.
And you used to get the Halloween one from Randy, I think, all the
I
time.
think
didn't
so,
you?
yeah.
But now you can get them anytime.
Yeah.
Okay, so then for Town Ho, I got a few things, and I couldn't decide if I wanted this one or not. Amy couldn't decide if she wanted this one or not, so I got it, and we're gonna share it, I think. So this is called Fiona and Edward. It's a Kathy Barrett chart, and 2017. So I will definitely, when I stitch it, I will definitely change the color of the horse.
Of course, yeah.
It's, it's, let me see, it is.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, the symbol doesn't match the chart, which is really weird. Okay, I should have got this on sale. This is a defective one. I'll have to open it up and find out. But
Well, I'm
anyway,
glad you decided not to do that in the color that's on there.
yeah, it's red, so I don't know. I definitely will
You're
not
more
have
of a
it.
realist.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also got this from Thistles. It's called Rudolph's Travels. I just love those chunky little reindeer. And then Madame Chantilly, I really love the polar bear in the back of this. It's called Oh Christmas Tree. And there's Santa with the polar bear bringing the tree home. And then I also got one of those. I also got one of those Danish charts, and mine is 76631. And I like the garden with the rabbits. Oh my God, we have so many rabbits.
Yeah.
I did
There's a shortage of hawks in this area.
Yeah, I did put up all my fencing though, so I have all wire around my.
All right.
Yeah,
You're gonna
so
get that.
my green beans really took a beating from
yeah.
the rabbits.
They like those, huh?
Before I put up the fencing. Yeah,
They must be healthy eaters, those rabbits.
that's right. And then I also got a Mill Hill kit, thanks to my friend
I was
Chris.
gonna say, whose eagle eyes spotted that? Yeah.
This is the Village Physician, another one of the Christmas Village Buttons and
I like that
Beads
one a lot.
series. Yeah, it's cute. And this was a 2023. Yeah. So, another one to add to my collection.
Gonna have to build a bigger mantle.
Exactly. This came together. It was the fabric, which is, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna say 32 count. Some sort of a
Kind of a generic linen, huh?
brown linen, yeah.
Kind of a natural.
Right. But this is a Blackbird Designs. It's berry time. And this is Loose Feathers pattern 37. And so I'm going to stitch this up, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of like, it should be, famous last words?
It should be quick.
Should be quick. Yep. And then finally, I got Trains and Checkers. So I have a friend who works in the train transportation industry. My sister, actually. And so I'm not, I wouldn't probably do the checkerboard, Heather, unless you want the checkerboard. But also, if you want, I could do a long train for you. So there's all these different kinds of cars that can be put on a very long train. So my friend Kristen found this, and I thought it was cute. Always nice to have a few train things in your collection when you have a family member that works in the train industry. This is an oldie, 1996. But you know how I love old charts.
I know. I know.
Let's see. I think that takes us to plans. What do you got for plans?
Well, let's see.
You're going away.
I will be going away in a little bit, so I'm getting some vacation stitching together. Guess this won't surprise anyone too much. I kitted up a Prairie School of Santa last night, but it's a little different one for me. But I'll wait to show you till I've got.
So you
that
get some
going.
stitches in.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, I'll go back definitely to Christmas Farmhouse, and I think I'm going to try a little bit stitching in the car of the Nativity.
Okay.
That we both have now.
Yeah.
So
The wooden.
I'm kind of starting with the manger scene.
Yep.
Holy Family.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
it for now.
Okay.
We did pull out our BossMe boards. I think we touched on this last time, maybe. I had a pretty easy month here. I definitely stitched 5 days on what I wanted, when I wanted. That was no problem. And it says 5 days, anything you want to be done with in 2024. And I say to Jane, I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely did 5 days plus on Marigold. And I was happy to be done with it in 2024. But it's not like it was like a whip,
That's
was dragging on.
That's
so
right.
I don't really think I can rightfully check that one off,
You're bored. I don't know.
I don't think I want.
I wouldn't, but
You're such a stickler, Jane. No,
but you have to live with yourself, so whatever you want to do.
I don't think I'll count that. Wait a minute, what date is today? The 24th? Let's see. 25th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9. I could do 5 days on a whip that on a whip that I have. There's still have 1 day to spare.
That's true.
If I stitch every minute.
Let's see. I feel like I still need to do another hour on Calvin and Hobbes. And I was going to, but then other things caught my eye.
Which is kind of funny because so much did catch your eye.
I know, right?
Calvin in there.
I know. So that was still May. And then I still have to stitch on my oldest whip in May.
What are you calling it? Is that Noah's Ark or no?
I'm gonna do my Scandinavian tablecloth.
Yes, okay.
But it might be Noah's Ark. But I have Noah's Ark on here.
I was kind of thinking Noah's Ark, like it was still raining when you started. Feels like that's been going on for a while.
I was on the ark.
It's been hard stitching around all those animals.
Keeping the fabric clean
Right.
was the worst. All right, I still have to stitch the legend for butterflies. Haven't done that. And then I have FFO some stuff.
Oh, okay.
So,
you're gonna get the mitten done.
I'll get the mitten done.
Yeah.
But I did go over to my friend's house and we talked about the fish. Remember the fish?
The fish.
I still haven't framed the fish because I needed to get together with her.
I think
so
we've
that
all
we can
forgotten
decide.
about the fish.
I know. I needed to get together with her to find out how she wanted it framed.
Okay.
So I did go over there. And we got it all straightened out, so now I just have to
Do it.
do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I probably have to buy a frame. I'll give her a few options.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Show
that's
it to her
good.
before I actually put it all together.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when I see your BossStitchMe board,
Yeah.
I like that stitch something from a magazine. I think I'll do that next year.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. And it helps me open my magazines.
That's right.
So I have a lot
Justify
of
those
magazines.
subscriptions, right?
Yeah, I got a lot of magazines. Yeah, well, the only subscription I have now is just
Me
cross stitch.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I did have another one, but
Yeah.
I got rid of that because I have too many things to stitch.
I know.
What am I going to do? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So let's see. 2 weeks will be. Will you be back?
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll be back in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think we can do that.
All right. So then, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right.
So until then, happy stitching.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.